wanted to take the time to make a video that includes some things that you can do during quarantine that you might not have thought of because everyone's like, I'm so bored. But I have a solution for you. Also, I have hair. Yeah, I have it. I just wanted to let you know because right now I just look like a little boy. Yeah, so I came up with a whole entire list of things. Let me just, a whole list of things. You can't see it, but it's in this notebook. And yeah, there's just a bunch of things that you can do to de-stress and detox because whenever I come out of this quarantine, I don't want anything to hold on to that I do not want. I'm taking this time to really like kind of just get to know myself better. I'm low-key becoming an introvert a little bit, which kind of concerns me. Like, I want to talk to people, but then I don't. Let's just start with organization first. Okay, so organization, obviously you'd think of organizing your room, you'd think of organizing your closet, you'd think of organizing, I don't know, God knows what, your day, making a to-do list, doing whatever. But some things you might not think about are organizing your playlists. So when I started to organize my playlist, like I like to add different pictures, kind of like make me feel what that vibe is. So when I see that, I'm like, yes, like this is what I'm trying to feel right now. I combined some because sometimes I have like 4 different playlists for literally the same exact vibe. I don't know why it's like called 4 different things. Then I could also like combine some, delete some, whatever, free up my space in my music. So that is 1. 2, I have been into podcasts lately. I think it's a good way to kind of like listen in on conversations, like get info but in a fun way, and like literally tailor it to what you like and what your interests are. So what I've been doing is trying to make a list of podcasts that are recommended by people that I follow on socials. So if I like want to go for the business type feel, I have no connection to business whatsoever. I am not a business major. I just wanted to point that out. But I do like hearing about success stories and stuff like that. It's very like what is that? Inspiring. But yes, it's also so much better than just kind of like searching for 10 minutes through like literally looking up podcasts and then being like, oh, which one do I want to listen to today? Like, if you have a list of them, you know exactly what you want to do, and it's just like kind of saves you some time too. So if you want to just relax, click on a podcast, listen to it, there you go. You don't have to sit and like look for it later on. So I'm not a big movie person, but like everyone's like, how have you not seen this? Oh my god, like this is a classic. But it's very hard for me to find movies, so I'll be scrolling through again for like 10 minutes. Like I could have been already watching a movie, but I'm scrolling through of just what I want to watch. I'm like, what's my mood? What is this? Whatever. What am I into right now? So if you make a list of movies and if you want to get super specific and change it up into genres, stuff like that, that's what you could do. So yeah, movies to watch. You'll have a list, check it off, make that a goal for yourself. Be like, I want to watch all these movies by the end of quarantine, and like, there you go. So for detoxing, you can basically like get rid of any pictures in your phone that you don't like, pictures of the board that you'd take like in school or whatever, like stupid pictures like that. Just kind of get rid of them, declutter, maybe even make it into like different albums that you want. I also highly recommend, if you don't want to just delete everything, get Google Photos. Everything gets backed up into there and then it's in your drive, so you can delete everything from your phone, save space, and then it'll all be on your drive so you can look at it whenever you want. Or if you have iCloud, whatever. Now, this is also another list that you can make. You can make a list of books to read. So if you want to pick up a hobby like reading, anything like that, you can make a list of books that you would want to buy when quarantine's over, that you could buy now, anything like that. Like, people's screen time has been up to like 14 hours a day, which is like really ridiculous. But hey, you know, do whatever you like, but still, I think that that will be also a productive way, and like a little way that you can kind of like open your mind up a bit, instead of like seeing the same thing. I feel like I'm losing brain cells every time I'm on TikTok. Like, I love that app, but if I'm on it for an hour, I feel like I just lost brain cells. I can't formulate sentences, like, no. So my subscription list on YouTube is very like, I don't even like watch half of these YouTubers anymore. Like, this has been like a compilation of like years and years and years, just everybody that I used to like watch when I was in middle school, like all this stuff. I don't watch these people anymore, so why am I gonna subscribe to them, you know? If I'm one of those people, I apologize, but it's fine. You can clear me out of your subscription, like detox or whatever. Please don't though. Also, detoxing, on your Snapchat, on your Instagram, on your Twitter, you probably follow a bunch of people that you don't even talk to anymore, that you're like, why do I even follow these people? Or anybody that kind of makes you feel down about yourself, like anyone that you kind of follow and like they give you no inspiration for anything, like as for famous people and stuff like that. If you're not interested, like, don't follow them. Your feed will be what you want. You don't have to be like scrolling through a feed of things you don't care about. So Pinterest boards. So if you're a Pinterest person, which I have had to become for sorority life, you know, crafting, all that stuff, but honestly, outfit inspo, like, I have rediscovered a new love for Pinterest. I kind of feel like a mom that I'm getting older. Like, I have Pinterest boards of like my future house, recipes, cooking, yes, make food, do that. I just made a folder on my laptop of recipes. It is not filmed at all, but I like cooking, even though I'm not that great at it. You can become great at it, so we could put in different recipes into that folder. You'll have them, just try them out. You have the time now. I know it's hard to get to a grocery store, so if you don't have anything, like, you know, if you want to get rid of things in your pantry, look up recipes that you can use, like, to get rid of that, put it to use instead of like throwing it out or anything like that. So this is just making things. One thing that I saw on TikTok, one of my favorite YouTubers, Margot Lee, she made a quarantine journal. So each day she gives you a prompt to do. I have not started this yet, but I really want to. Take 10 minutes out of your day to make a page in a journal, and kind of look back on your quarantine life and like show your kids this like years and years from now, because everything's gonna be different. Like, this is a historical event. But yeah, I think that's super cool. So you could check her out on TikTok, Margot Lee. So also, you can make a podcast of your own if you want to talk. If you have a sibling and you guys are talking about literally nothing, but you just record it, like, whatever. You can look at your, like, nobody has to listen to it. You guys could just have it for yourselves. You could talk about something. I think that's also a good way to make conversation with people. Not that you're forced to have conversation, but like, it's like, hey, we're like recording ourselves talk. Like, what can we talk about, you know? You can make a college scrapbook, high school scrapbook, middle school scrapbook, whatever you want, life scrapbook. But yeah, so I saw this on TikTok, actually. It was like college life, and it was like a binder of photo. Paste these photos in, random ones, caption them. I'm ending my freshman year. I'm probably gonna make a freshman year college scrapbook. And then make another one for the next year, and so on. You can also make a bucket list for after quarantine. So basically just make like a whole list for yourself of what you want to do, because I know that probably when we get out of quarantine, like I don't know what I'm gonna do with myself. Like I'm gonna be like, oh my god, like freedom. All your friends could get together on Zoom or something, on FaceTime. You can write a big group list and do everything, because we have to appreciate what we have more. So anyways, okay, so you can also craft. You could just find different stuff on Pinterest. You can do things like make decor for your room. I saw this thing on Urban Outfitters and I was like, I think I can make that. So test yourself, see if you can actually make that. Also, my Duolingo has been like, we miss you, like learn your language. So you can pick up on a language that you always wanted to learn. So you can get rid of all of your products that you don't use anymore, things that don't work on your skin, things that don't work for your body, things that are just taking up space in your bathroom. Throw out old face masks that may be just kind of lying around. The older they get, like, it's kind of gross to use on your face because it goes into your body. Right now I have quarantine nails, like they are disgusting. Some nail care. Leave your skin alone. I know that when I get bored, just like pick at my skin and whatever, just leave it alone. Don't touch your face. Kind of avoid heat on your hair. Find different hairstyles that you want, different ways to style yourself. That goes into my shopping portion. So online shopping, a lot of people are having sales now. Help your small businesses. Basically decide what you think you need. This goes along with cleaning out your closet and stuff like that. Decide what you need and what you don't need, what you wear, what you don't wear. I don't want to wear stuff that makes me feel all like down and like icky and gross. So especially during a time where we can't really leave our house. Like I've been sitting there the whole time. That's why I'm like standing up right now. Try to experiment with some clothing. I was like, let me try this shirt under this one and make it a basic look. So only pick out things that you need. That's also a way to kind of like detox, and maybe if you want to revamp your style, look into that. One thing also that I have been doing is I've been doing yoga every morning. I've been trying that Chloe Ting 2-week shred because why not? But yeah, so if you kind of just like make things into a lifestyle for yourself, find what you want to do. I think that's just like the most important thing during this. Find what makes you happy, realize how to de-stress yourself. Like if some of these things don't work for you, be like, all right, like that didn't work, you know, let me try something else. But yeah, I think that these are really good ways to kind of just clear your head and start fresh when all of this is over. So yeah, I hope that everyone's having a good quarantine, and I hope this is all over soon. So hopefully I'll be making more videos.